Hello everybody and welcome back to Project Storm. I'm Storm and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to download a little bit of a mod, and I have never done any mods to actually mess with this before, but let's try it, right? I've never actually used complexity mod before in my life, and I've always wanted to try it. I'll subscribe to it, and now we go in. So, what I'm doing today is I'm going to be building a dreadnought, or at least starting it. And this dreadnought is going to be as big as possible while maintaining a stable flight path while being able to fly in space. That's the whole deal. I have modular components that I'm going to be putting in it to allow it to fly in atmosphere as well. It's going to have full RCS, and it's gonna hopefully work pretty well. So I'm just gonna start building, and I will talk whenever I feel I need to. Right now, this thing is gonna be based off of a certain ship that I've been seeing in dreams. So hopefully that looks pretty cool. All right, see you on the other side. So right off the bat, I'm just getting the basic structure down so that we can actually start armoring it up later. But for now, it just needs to look pretty sick. And that's easy for me, so I'm very happy. Right now, this is the first little part of the build. This is not actually this is not the middle, this is actually the very side. And you'll see what I mean by that in a second. Okay, this is looking correct already. Let us continue with this. This is actually just the front, by the way. You'll get a sense of the perspective soon. It's a little interesting at first because I actually have to build the dang thing. Okay, so right here I'm guessing will be a bridge of some kind. This is actually too wide. Okay, there we go. Now let's copy it all over. It's gonna look something like this. That's the front. This is the front. It's gonna go all the way back here and be a little bit more big. So now you get a scale for how big this thing is actually gonna be. I'm gonna keep building it in a half so that later on I can copy it over. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the bay for the engines to actually go on, which are gonna be off to the side. Those are gonna be the linear engines at least. So all you have to do is copy over a big amount here. And now we start building them. I'm not actually gonna be using 4x8s for the main structure. It's gonna be actual armor, composite armor, spaced armor, and not hinge, because hinge is way too complex. And I noticed a lot of my videos actually are very obsolete now because of the new damage physics and all that. So either I'll talk to the devs about something, or I will just make completely new videos. And hopefully I don't have to, but yeah, it's just a really sad circumstance. I won't turn on complexity mod until I know I need it, though. This is gonna be very armored, by the way. This part, this outer edge, very armored. This thing is supposed to be used in battle. That's another thing. I want to be able to use this in battle. The main thing about this. The true dreadnought. The true dreadnought. Dreadnoughts in space usually are pretty formidable. I want to make sure it can be seen as that too. This is already looking correct. And this is only one half, by the way. All of this space we have to fill in, and it's going to be pretty nice. So I'm going to be using a mixture of engines. I'm going to try and use all of my knowledge of how this game works to make this thing work. And hopefully it'll be pretty easy, but I think it will be. This is a big project that I hope will go for about 3 episodes. I don't want to finish it all in one. But once it is done, I will take it for a spin a few times and hopefully have some fun with it. Okay, that's all connected. There's a root block somewhere. I honestly don't know where it is, but it's somewhere and it's working for me. I'll make this look pretty later. There we go. All right, this half of bodywork is pretty much done. Now I need to make the top and the bottom. So this is where it gets fun. This thing needs to be naturally buoyant. And I can do that by putting the thrust for the RCS at the top and a lot of the weight at the bottom. So the bridge is actually gonna go at the bottom, I think. That might be better. Let me get a full scope of how big this thing is gonna be. And now that we have that, let us continue. Oh, this thing is pretty. It might be a little too short, actually. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, we'll put this over here. 1, 2. There we go, that should work a little bit better. These are just for space thrust, by the way. And everything else is for something different. And that's gonna be really fun. Gotta make sure this is extremely strong. This is actually holding everything together. And let's see how big it is. Just go. Okay. Already, I could make this thing... no, this is pretty good. So far. 647 kilograms right off bat. That's insane. Okay, for this engine bay, I think what I'm gonna do is taper it off. Make this a little less bulky, give it something where it has a little dip. Then I might do something, yeah, like this, or a 2x, yeah, I could do this. Then even it out through here. Oh, a little too far. Hit it with one of these. Okay, and then hit it with one of these. And this is where the building style that you have fully comes through, and you can build almost anything super fast because of how you build and how you've gained all this knowledge throughout time. It's a really cool concept. Boom. Okay, so now we have attachment points here, and we do the same thing right here that we did. But we just do it here. Now we have a little dip. Looks a little interesting, but we have a little dip. Now, the way I like building dreadnoughts, super bulky. Super, super bulky. The bulkier it is, the better. Dreadnoughts in a lot of RTS games, which I've been playing recently, are usually extremely heavy armor, but medium, heavy firepower, but medium for like a heavy cruiser or whatever. Which dreadnoughts are just a heavy cruiser. I think. Russell, please don't kill me for saying that. I am actually gonna get rid of half of this, because building this in one half would be a lot easier. So now we see how half of this is gonna look. Now we move it out to the front. And to move it out to the front, pretty easy. We just taper it off as needed. So right now, we need to use a 4x1 and just keep going like this, and then connect everything up later. You could actually move this forward a little bit, just like that. So now, we can actually have this as one of these. This can actually go up to where it's in 8s. We can get rid of a lot of complexity if we turn all of these into 4x8s too. You start to see things that you wouldn't have seen before. Really cool. That's kind of the journey of Trailmakers, getting better at it too. You start to see everything a little bit better. We can make this look prettier by almost having an air intake right there. It's going to nothing, but still looks cool. See? Air intake kinda. And then we have it go to here. Or we actually could have this go to something. If you really want to think about it like that, by doing that. And then doing this. Looks prettier. We also could do this. Right here. Take one of these, put it right here. Now that looks a little bit better, especially if we put this, this here. We could do something like this. Nah, we could do this. Now we're hiding a little bit more with armor. but no. See, this is where the problems come in. Because what do you put here? Ah, do you see it? I do. There. Now that's fully blocked off. Look at that. That looks a little bit better. Now let's continue on. All problem solving, all problem solving. But now that we see this, you see it? You see it? Does anyone see it? Because I do. We'll put this here. Now you have a bit more of a pretty shape right here. So yeah, keep doing this and then you will be good to go. And now we have a very pretty way to connect all this up to the front, like that. Very pretty. We're starting to see a vision. We're starting to see a vision. And whenever you're building, never stop. Trust the process. If something doesn't look right, yeah, maybe tinker with it a little bit, but it will always end up looking correct in the end if you have a clear-cut vision. Very important. Remember that. That goes for a lot of things in life, actually. So just always try and have a clear-cut vision. If you don't, that's fine. If you're just building, then just build. It's a game. It's not supposed to be like real life. But if you ever want to think about it, see if you can actually challenge yourself, that's the way to do it. This. Nope. This. Which is gonna look a little wonky, but that's okay. Because who's actually caring about that tiny little piece? Okay, anyone who ever gets really mad about a super tiny piece, don't trust them. It's okay. It's fine. It really is. There should never be... You should never equate someone's entire build to one singular part. If you do, that's kind of mean. I'm just gonna point it out. It is quite mean. We don't like people who do that. Meanie poo-poo head, low-key. Yes, I just said that. You got a problem, take it up in the comments or 1v1 me, I don't care. Actually, there's a few people in the comments who can actually, like, have a problem, and I can't do a thing about it. Kind of wild to think about. I should do viewer 1v1s. Who would like to see that? Mr. is not invited, by the way. And I know you guys don't know who that is, but he knows who he is, and nope. We're not broadcasting that. And then we have a few more pieces to do. We'll be all clear. There you go. That looks nice, right? I think so. That looks pretty neat. Nice and shiny, nice and pretty. For the bottom, it's just gonna be super simple. Don't want to copy too much. Can't copy too much. If I do, then it doesn't work and I have to do all of this again. This is terrifying. Okay, that should be it. And copy. There it is! Nice. Okay. That is the ship. That's half of it. And it's 646. Then I have to put in all the engines and all that. And then I'll copy it over. And hopefully it'll look good. Or I could make it a two-piece connection. That would be cool. Yeah, so far that looks really nice. We should see the finished product for now. If I open it up, this is the ship. This is half of it. Oh yeah, it's big enough to walk through. Wow, it's pretty spacious. Okay, that's a big ship. And I will put this in the build mode. Now we go to session options. Activate mods. We'll actually try mine. Let's try my complexity mod. 3 settings. Okay. Set complexity. F4. Set complexity to what? 13,000? That's 130,000. Okay. That should work. Put this in the build mode. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Okay, I was about to say, like, yo. Let's put a seed on this actually. Okay, we'll do it after this. And boop. Structure to complex. Set complexity to 15. Oh, true, because it's, wait, 715. Yeah. Just to give it a little leeway. And then, think. There we go. Copied. Now let's wait. Let's wait. Let's keep waiting. Flip it. Flip it. Woo! Okay. And now let's put it through. We grabbed it. We're pulling it through. We're pulling it through. Super hefty. Okay. Let's grab it right here and put it through. Okay. Okay, let's move it accordingly. 1, 2. And line it up. There it is. Okay, let's spawn her in. I didn't crash. Wow, I didn't crash. That's how the ship's gonna look, most likely when it's done. Back here, I have an idea for what goes in the back. This thing doesn't look half bad. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, well, anyways, y'all, thank you all so much for watching. This is part 1 of the True Dreadnought bodywork. And I am very happy with how this went, actually, so far. This thing looks nice. I can't wait to make this thing work. It's gonna fly, it's gonna do all the things. Let me pull out something for reference. This is my current Dreadnought that I use in all my space battles. It's my favorite ship that I've made so far, and boom. Wow, that's tiny. Yeah, so that thing's a little bit bigger. Can I? No shot. Wait, can I fit inside of it? Half of me can fit inside. Oh, wait, the whole thing can. That's insane. Okay, excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. Let me out. Let me out. I should have put a reverse on this thing, honestly. Don't have such a thing. So, yeah, this is gonna be the... Oh, crap. I've made a severe mistake and lapse in my judgment. Thank you all so much for watching! It's great to see you all again. It's great to be posting again. And remember, we're all Trailmakers. Keep on creating. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see next. See you all soon. Peace.